Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back with another video. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. This isn't actually a Watford preview. I'm going to be talking about an update on the whole Dave McNally saga, where do we go from here, and also a little bit of news about Alex Neil. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days, hasn't it? We've got Watford tomorrow. I might do a little preview for that on my phone or something, but at the moment, I'm leaving that be. It's all about Dave McNally at the moment. That's what's dominating the newspapers. That's what's on everybody's mind at the moment. A couple of interesting things today. Ed Balls has come out and spoken, and also Alex Neil. So two very important men at the club have spoken about the whole Dave McNally situation and where we go from this. The Ed Balls interview, go and check it out if you want. But I'm about to sum up his 5-minute talk in a few words. Basically, he took 5 minutes to say Dave McNally did a good job at Norwich City. He left on Saturday night, they confirmed it Monday morning, they're going to try really, really hard on Wednesday, and they're looking to find a replacement very soon. That's pretty much it. He put lots of emphasis on his words, used his hands quite a lot, and generally skipped about questions because he is a politician, and that is what politicians do. No disrespect to Ed Balls, it was a very media sassy interview. But then the interesting things started to come out. Rob Butler, the main man, lots of people were at the Alex Neil presser, but I'm taking Rob's tweets because I love Rob. Basically, Alex Neil has put a few Norwich fans into a bit of worry, including myself. So here is how it goes, right? So but Rob put, Alex Neil clearly not delighted with recent events on and off the pitch. I've seen him in more jovial moods, not really surprising. Alex Neil says the club now are working off the cuff after being shocked by the McNally sudden departure. But Ryan Bennett is back in the squad for tomorrow. Johnny Howson, though, is out for 6 to 8 weeks. Rob then says, very interesting comments from Alex Neil about his future if Norwich City go down. Says he will look closely, this is the interesting bit, says he will look closely at himself and his position. Alex Neil says he's committed to Norwich City Football Club, but it was interesting to hear his honesty and self-assessment. Definitely a lot going on in his head. So it's been a big couple of days for Alex Neil. It's a big movement. It's been very strange because we've started to see Alex Neil crumble a little bit. Not fully, but he's starting to be very, very honest. Throughout the whole of this season, he's been very cold, icy cold in front of the camera. That's all we've known from Alex Neil. Even when we won at Wembley, it was icy cold, it was professional. I'm not saying this isn't professional. He's a professional manager. I love Alex Neil, but we're starting to see him criticise himself. We've never seen that before. To this level anyway. We've never seen himself say, I'm not good enough for the job or whatever. The pressure's hit Alex Neil. And I think us as fans, we need to realise on Wednesday night, yes, we could lose, yes, we could go down, but we need to be respectful as fans. We need to give Alex Neil the credit he deserves. Yeah, he's made mistakes. He's a human being, you know. It's not his fault. It's partially his fault. It's partially the player's fault. It mainly comes down to the board for the support not being there and the recruitment being poor. And not just this summer's recruitment, last summer's recruitment and the summers before recruitment, it's been poor. Ever since sort of Ricky Van Wolfswinkel come in. You look at last summer's signings of like Ignacy McNally, players like that, you know, Yusuf Malumbu and Graham Dorran's coming in, not really doing much. We've signed past it players. I was listening to a really interesting clip from Charlie Wyatt, the Sun journalist, a Norwich City fan, on Radio Norfolk. He said we've completely changed the players we sign. Under Paul Lambert, we were signing, you know, Championship to League One players who were hungry, who were young, who weren't proven. Now we're signing players who were good 3 or 4 years ago. Stephen Naismith, Graham Dorrans, Yusuf Malumbu, I can go on. And he then said, Maddison is such a nice freshen up. He's a young player, he's unproven at this level, and Coventry fans rave about him. Maddison is a different kind of player, and hopefully something that, that's the sort of hypothesis that really does crack on for us. So yeah, Alex Neil, who knows? I don't think he will leave the club. But if we lose the last 2 games and he gets a bad reception off the fans, then, well, you're going to have to question it because Alex Neil clearly isn't confident and they're not really happy at the moment. But to be honest, no one's happy at the moment. All I want to do now is get the next 2 games out of the way and start planning for next year, whether that be we're a Premier League club or whether more likely we're a championship club. So, you know, Alex Neil has come out and been very honest, which I love. I love Alex Neil. I want him to stay at the club. I am happy as long as Alex Neil stays at the club, and I will remain confident in the progression of this football club under Alex Neil. If he goes, then, well, I'm starting to get a bit worried, but I think he will stay. Basically, he's just had a bit of a tiff today. He doesn't know what's going on at the club. So yeah, interesting development. Ed Balls has come out and given a speech, and Alex Neil has faced the press and been very honest and open, which is what we want to be hearing as fans. We don't want to be hearing all this crap that's being put out just so the media can get a few lines from. We want to be hearing the real truth, and I like that about Alex Neil. So anyway, that's a video, an update on the whole David McNally situation and also an Alex Neil situation. Leave me your thoughts on the whole situation. Are you worried? Are you happy? Down in the comments section down below. Yeah, an interesting time as a Norwich City fan. A bit of uncertainty, but exciting as well. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.